Should I just stay in my truck while I'm getting offloaded? That is what this video is about. And if you're new to this channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and hit the mash button, mash the subscribe button and mash the like button. I screwed that all up, but we're gonna keep it going. So just give me a second while I share this out. And this is what I typically do at the beginning of these videos. And let's see. Let's see if we have anybody that comes on in. And boom, live. So pretty much I wanted to do this video talking about driver assist and offloading, because what's it called, this is a pretty I think it's a pretty good topic. This kind of topic will have you questioning your morals, right? Because that's the situation I'm in today, and it's definitely questioning my morals as a person, just because of the person that I am or whatnot. And let's see, paste. And so I'm done sharing, and we'll go ahead and get into discussion. So this load that I'm on here, before I get started on the conversation, I gotta go ahead and give the shout outs. Of course, we got Nightcrawler. What's up, Hamlet? Hey, what's up, Nightcrawler? This is the first time I'm seeing you probably catch one of the live feeds. And Chio Rocha, I've seen you a couple times. I hope I'm saying that right. What's up, man? How you doing? We got Justin, the port trucker. Yo. So Justin, where you operating the port out of? It can be New York, Chicago, LA. You tell me. So this should you be assisting offloading or not, or not? That's the question, right? Because it will have you question your morals. This load that I'm on right now, I picked up some insulation over in in Michigan, and it's going all the way. It was a 2-drop load going to Fargo, North Dakota again. And on the Raycon, it didn't say anything about driver assist or any of that stuff. I knew I was going to go to a local department store, a local building supply store. And when I pulled up here, I didn't really see much. It's a really small area to back into, and I'm like, okay, well, there's no dock, so I don't know how this is gonna operate. I open up the doors, and the insulation is stacked from the ceiling, all the way from the floor to the ceiling. I'm like, wow, and there was no pallets. So I find the guy that's gonna offload me, and I'm like, hey, so how is this gonna work? He says, well, usually what happens is I break the pallets, I break the bundles of insulation down, and I put it on a pallet, and then move the pallet off the forklift like that. I'm like, what? And I'm like, oh man, this is gonna, and I'm over here thinking I got a strict timeline because I wanted to get to my second drop, get offloaded, and then get to my pickup, so I could pick up and then shut down or whatever. And I'm like, hold on. So I call the company. I'm like, hey guys, this is not gonna happen anytime soon, the way this guy's describing it. And I'm like, hold on, let's see if we could try to, because I'm all about getting shit done, right? I'm all about, because this is my my business, as well as you guys. It's just your business, so you want to be proactive, getting the wheels rolling, so that you can be to your next pickup and your next drop off, right? But I say, you know what? Do you have a strap, and we could probably wrap it around the bundles of insulation and pull them back, And these are not the insulations that are light, the ones that you could easily like push around or anything. No, this is stacked from I'm telling you, from the floor to the ceiling. You cannot even budge this by yourself if you wanted to. And so anyways, I said, why don't we try getting a strap, and I'll tailgate the stuff so that you can just grab it on your forklifts and get the stuff off, and we'll save a lot of time like that. And then I step inside the trailer, and all these things are squished up all up together, so I can't even I can't even do that. And so I'm like, hold on. He's like, yeah, man, we told the broker that we need a curtain truck, a Conestoga trailer. And I'm like, well, why the hell they not, you know, respond to your request? Because that's all you guys need, you know. You don't need a dry van here because obviously this is the issue you're gonna have. And he says, yeah, it's fucked up. I'm like, yeah, it's fucked up for sure. And then I'm like, hold on, let me call the broker because it's really cold out, and I need to find out if we're about to break down all these bundles of insulation and hand move them onto the pallet, am I getting paid for this? Right? Even if you're as a company driver or owner op, you need to find out, am I getting paid for this before you even touch that, before you even touch the product, right? And I called the broker up and said, hey, is this a driver assist? Nope. It's not. Okay. Well, we're gonna be here all day. The guy doing it himself. I want $500 minimum to touch that, all that stuff, and break it down and move it. And I think $500 is pretty cheap compared to the lumpers that you guys pay for on the road. I don't know if you guys seen some. I've seen some crazy lumper fees. $500 ain't nothing. And I should have said $600 or $700 or anything like that. But of course, the broker's not gonna want to pay for that. So I'm like, all right, well, it puts me in a predicament where it's like, you gotta ask yourself, am I gonna help offload even though I'm not gonna get compensated for that? I think that there has to be a fine line when you decide to do that, because how much work are you willing to put out for free, technically, you know? Like, I get it, like, you know, we all want to get rolling and we all want to kind of help to, you know, get rolling, get moving. But in this predicament where this is hand offloading each individual item, that's not gonna work here. No way in hell. So hold on, we got a guy coming up here. Maybe he might ask him a question. Don't look like it. Nope. So you gotta ask yourself, is it worth it, right? For me, to get the truck moving, it's still gonna take 2 hours, even if I help this guy. So I told him, I'm like, hey man, sorry to do this to you, buddy, but I'm not allowed to touch that. I'm not allowed to touch that product. They ain't paying me enough for this. Legit, they are not paying me enough for this. You know, the way the load is paying, the load is just paying for itself. There's no extra for driver assist or anything. And I hate to do it to somebody. Like, that's not my character to kind of just leave somebody hanging like that. But in essence, would you put yourself out there and do all this strenuous activity for just to get the stuff off the truck, right? To get the stuff off the trailer, because now you might get hurt yourself, right? Moving all those bundles of insulation, right? You're gonna strain yourself. Your back's gonna start hurting at the end of the day, and you might fall off because, you know, it's snowing out here, right? I don't know if you guys see it, but there's snow out here, and so the inside of that trailer is gonna be a little bit wet, and so you might slip, you might bust your ass, and all that good stuff, and you might be putting yourself out of work for just helping to do work. You see what I'm saying? And like I said, I'm all about getting something done, but I don't know. It just dawned to me. You know, I really hated to do that. You know, and as a fleet owner, right? You got to think to yourself: are you willing to put your drivers through that? You know what I'm saying? And I say no, because now you got dudes. You're gonna be paying workman's comp, right? You're gonna be paying workman's comp, and for you saying, hey driver, you know, just go ahead and do what you got to do to get rolling. If your driver gets hurt, and he files the workman's comp thing, and then he's out of work, he's not doing work, and then you got a claim on workman's comp, all because you wanted to save a couple, 1 or 2 hours, right? Oh, look, there's a bundle of insulation right there. I don't know if you guys can see it, but oh, you guys can't probably see it. But anyways, yeah, there's no way I'm gonna be doing that shit. No way. So let's read the comments here. Right here. Is it roofing, ISO, or attic? 150 or 200 an hour? My man's, this shit is, look at this. Look at this. Look how big this is. I'm gonna step out. Not worth it. There you go. Okay. Look at that shit. All right. This dude was literally about to rip each piece off, right, individually, and move that shit off. That shit is not worth it. Sorry. Not to me. Nope. No way in hell. So these, man, if I wanted to, man, I can't even, like, I can't even move that shit, right? Maybe I'm a weak ass, but that shit is not worth it. It's pretty cold out. It's not too bad though. But to doing that strenuous work out there in the trailer, moving that insulation around, that shit is not worth it. Not to me. Like I said, I'm all about getting something done, and that's definitely, I draw the line there. Definitely draw the line. So let's read the other comments. We got the Wiz. What's up, homie? What's up? How you doing, man? Nightcrawler, blow my back out. Not gonna happen. Exactly. It's not gonna happen. Then we got my buddy Mitchell Michael, Eminem, and you got Justin the Poor Trucker. He's from Long Beach. All right. I'm guessing SoCal. You probably found my channel through SoCal. So, anyways, besides that, this shit will have you questioning your morals as a person, and you have to draw a fine line, because are you getting paid for this? And if you are, how much? And you know, are you willing to risk you not working for the next couple of days because you might have hurt yourself doing some extracurricular stuff that you should have been doing, you know? And so we got another comment. What's up over here from SoCal's channel? Like your videos. We got David Z. Shout out to David Z. So let's talk about what do you call it? Let's talk about my truck, right? So far we got 5 weeks in running, and I got a very old truck. 5 weeks in running, still no problems with this truck. Well, no problems that actually shut me down completely, right? We have just like some minor stuff, like I found one small coolant leak, but this is stuff that you're gonna find out here, folks, you know. So it's 5 weeks, you know. In essence, the money that I've made, I'd easily made, if I consider all the money going to the truck, I paid off the truck already. So I'm very happy, you know, watching SoCal and listening to the way he was saying about, you know, paid off truck and all that other stuff, because it's working. It legit is working, you know. And I'm having a good vibe off of it. So and that's coming from somebody that has a 2018 truck and was paying a truck note, high truck note with that. And just letting you guys know, like, on the real, what it's like. So that's gonna be in the next one of the next videos. I'm gonna do old truck versus new truck, and then the other video was coming out was I'll probably do it later on tonight, which was kind of a fleet owner talking about driver recruitment and doing a driver recruitment agency, because I had got the numbers on that and just wanted to work out the numbers and just, you know, talk the talk and, you know, show you guys what that looks like. So this is the last week me being on the road. Come this Sunday, I need to get my sorry about that. So got a little misconnection there. Anyways, I gotta get my butt over to Ohio, and we're gonna start the process of restoring the yellow and white truck, where we're gonna be replacing the frame. I still didn't get any comments of what you guys think on how I should be doing the videos on updating you guys, like getting the frame off, getting the cab off. Should I be compiling it all together or whatnot? You guys let me know. Otherwise, I'll just play it by ear. And I'm estimating to spend roughly about $30,000 per truck. 30,000 on the yellow and white, and 30,000 on this black Volvo. It might be even less, you know. I'm doing all the work myself along with my buddy Mitchell. And so I think I'm going to be saving a pretty good penny. What else did I have to say? And one of the main things you got to do, you know, with this driver assist, you have to ask, you know, when you call a broker, is this a driver assist, a driver unload? Especially when you're delivering to not like a big shipper. It's just like a, you know, a mom and pop, or no, you know, you have to get compensated for that, you know. Even as a company driver, you always have to ask for that, you know. So yeah, that's gonna be all I gotta say. And let me know in the comments, what do you think I should be painting the truck like? Because right now what I'm leaning to is kind of like a black cherry. And me and Mitch are going to be messing around with some candy paints, some maybe pearl colors, and I'm looking at all different kinds of different effects. Like they got like a crystal effect where you can do like saran wrap on the paint and then make it look like special. We got David Z, black cherry red frame, black cherry red frame. And that's the thing, you know, you see all these other trucks out here, you know, the nice hooked up ones, and they got a different color on the frame than they have the truck, or they have it matched up. Like they got like maybe the top layer is white and then the bottom layer is blue, and then they got the frame blue. So that makes you wonder, I mean, it makes me wonder, like, what should I be doing? Should I be painting the frame black, or should I be painting the frame like matching the color, you know? But this is the trailer I'm hauling, and I kind of want to match it to it. So I don't know. I think like a nice, you know, purple, dark red color could match that real good. Let's see what we got here. I would have bank color sound good. We got Benny Kelly. I'm not understanding what you're saying. If you could retype that, so I can understand it. But yeah, you guys let me know. Tell me some dope colors that you think, you know. And I want to do something where I want to do that retro art, like how they got on the Kenworths and Peterbilts. Those different designs, elements, you know, to make it look, you know, to make it look real good, because this is an old, you know, a nice old truck, whatever. And you don't gotta hate on the Volvos, right? I love Kenworths, I love Peterbilts, but I just want to make, I want to do some, I want to hook up a Volvo, because not many people do this shit, you know, and I want to make it look as good as, you know, almost just as good as the Kenworths and Peterbilts, you know. I probably will never get to it like that, because just the way it's shaped, I think, you know, you can make this old truck look pretty good. And then what I'm gonna do is right here, so this is the style cluster we got here. What I'm thinking about is removing this whole cluster entirely, and then getting a nice plate of aluminum or stainless steel, and then get individual gauges. And I might have to get rid of this intelligent little thing, because it's not gonna obviously work using a basic gauge setup. But yeah, pretty much get rid of that. Might obviously get rid of the steering wheel, get a, you know, actual regular racing looking steering wheel, whatnot. And yeah, we got comments here. You rarely see Volvos hooked up, so you would stand out. Appreciate it, man. That's chill rocha. Anyways, let me know in the comments what you guys think. What should I be doing? Anything, and then silence all your notifications. I always forget to do that, my man. It's like, Jesus. Alright. Anyways, let me know what you guys think. I silenced the notifications. I'll remember to do that from now on. Next video is tonight. We're gonna be talking about using a driver recruitment agency that was mentioned here on one of the YouTubers subscribers have mentioned using a driver recruitment agency called Pro Drivers, and I got the email back and the info on that, and we're gonna talk about the numbers tonight. All right, and then I have videos of the truck being wrecked, so you guys can see all the damage. So we'll get to that. All right. As always, get rich or die trying.